welcome to your power plate movement preparation workout. My name's Caroline Pierce and this is Sylvie Patrick, and we'll be taking you through your exercises in this session. I'll be doing the main exercises and Sylvie will be your modifier if you need a regression or a slightly easier version. Remember, whenever you work out with power plate, to take on and drink plenty of water, and whenever you stand on the platform, I want you to have a slight bend in your knees. I want you to set your machine for 9 minutes running clock, and we're going to do in 30 seconds of each exercise. And if any point your machine stops, just press repeat or start and continue. Are you ready? Let's get going with the first exercise. So we're going to start with a single leg hamstring stretch. So foot in the middle of the platform with a slight inversion in the foot on the floor. Sylvie will do the modifier where she's holding on. I'll be using my free hands, and what we're going to do is reach from one side of the foot to the other. Okay, so alternating sides. I want you to feel that stretch through your hamstring. Now as the stretch starts to feel a little bit easier, see if you can increase the range, how far you can reach with each hand. The vibration increases blood flow, which warms the muscle and helps make it a little bit more pliable and stretch at a faster rate. Okay, let's switch legs. So left leg in the middle of the platform, same stretch through the hamstrings, bend at the hips, inversion with that back foot, and we're going to reach from one side of the foot to the other. Sylvie is reaching her shoulders as the modifier, and I'm reaching increasing range from one side of my foot to the other. Another 10 seconds. And 5. Increase the range for the final few repetitions. Okay, now we're going to stretch out the hip flexor. Back to the right foot, place it in the middle of your platform, back leg behind you, bend at the knees, and with your arms as a driver, you're going to reach those arms overhead. So from chest to overhead height, really reach to the sky. Sylvie's using her chest as the driver. Okay, keeping the arms overhead now, we're going to go from side to side. You should feel a slight increased stretch now through your left hip flexor as you move away from the midline. Okay, now rotational. So start to rotate your body away from you. I'm going to be looking through my hands, through my arms, as I move from side to side. Okay, switch legs. Left foot in the middle of the platform. Again, starting with the driver, forwards and back with the arms or the chest. Really start to increase that range. Okay, now side to side, let's do that. And rotational. Okay, nice work. Let's move into a lateral lunge. So sideways onto the platform here, arms overhead. And what I'm going to do as I dip towards or lunge towards one side is to reach in the other direction. So I'm lunging and dipping to the right and moving or waving my hands to the left. So my body is moving in opposite directions. Again, increasing the range as the movement becomes easier. Over halfway. Last 5 seconds. Okay, switch sides. Left foot in the middle of the platform. Same thing now, you're going to lunge towards the leg on the platform, arms overhead, and you're going to reach away from the body. Again, Sylvie's holding onto the handles for modification and using her chest as the driver. Halfway now. See if you can just go a little bit deeper for me now. Increase that movement distance between the left side of your body with your legs and your hands overhead. Last 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Okay, back to the right leg now. And we're going to do a rotational lunge. And this time we're going to move to the same side of the body as opposed to the opposite side. So arms at chest height. Okay, we're going to rotate. Again, Sylvie's rotating with the chest towards the leg on the platform. So stretch and reach, and just again, increase that range as you go. We're over halfway now. More like a workout than a warm-up, huh? Last 5 seconds before we switch to the other leg. Okay, switch it up. Left leg in that rotational side lunge position. Arms moving or chest moving in the same direction. Okay, halfway, let's increase that depth. More pre-tension, which means bend in that left leg. Really use the arms or chest to drive across the body. Squeeze everything out of this exercise. Last 3 seconds. Okay, and relax. Now I want you to step onto the platform with one leg. We're going to have a slight bend in the knee, so we're in a single leg squat position. Silver's going to hold on for a modifier, and we're going to use the leg as the driver, okay? So with the left free leg, you're going to go forward and back, forward and back. So really reaching with the foot. Okay, now let's get ready to go side to side with the foot. Here we go, so side to side, side to side. So you're pushing as opposed to swinging the leg from one direction to the other. Okay, now let's move into rotational now. So rotate across the body. So you should really be feeling the work through your ankle and through your hip to stabilize. Okay, nice work, switch legs. So now balance with the left leg in the middle of the platform. Same thing, Sylvie holding on, I'm letting go. And use your right leg now as the driver. Slight bend in the knee, so forward and back, forward and back. Okay, now we're going to move that leg from side to side again. So pushing, slow it down if you need to. Just keep control and keep balance. Okay, now we're going to rotate. So this is really challenging, the ankle, the knee, and the hip. Okay, nice work. Okay, I'm going to move now into a squat matrix. So what this means is that we're just working with different feet angles. So you're going to start with your feet facing forward, and we're going to do a couple of repetitions with each foot direction. So start with me with your feet in a neutral position. So 1, 2, and 3. Now right foot forward. 1, 2, and 3. Left foot forward. 1, 2, 3. And then back to neutral. Okay, right foot inverted forward. Left foot inverted forward. Back to neutral. See it all the way to the end. 2, 1. Okay, so let's move into the plank matrix with pelvic driver. So what we're going to do is put our hands flat on the platform, modifier onto your forearms in this hand plank or forearm plank position, and you're going to drive your hips up and down. So down, up, down, up. Keeping tight through the core, keep the glutes contracted. Work for range. Okay, now side to side. So start left, right, left, right. Again, keeping strong through that core, feeling the obliques kicking in a little bit now. Okay, now we're going to rotate to the left, to the right. Really dip the hips and rotate from side to side. Last few seconds, and relax. Okay, let's finish up with our crab matrix. So hands on the edge of the platform, flat feet or heels on the floor in front of you. And again, we're going to be using the hips as a driver, driving up, down, up, down. Really squeeze the hips as high as you can at the top of the movement. Now hips side to side, shift them side to side, keeping the hips high. Should start to feel your hamstrings activating and working here as well, but really squeeze the glutes. And now we're going to rotate, dip to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. See it all the way through to the end. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. That's the end of your power plate movement preparation workout. Drink some water and get ready to join us for your next workout.